Good morning, Andy here. I tried to do a Facebook live feed this morning and the internet connection broke off, so I thought I might as well just um, film it like this and just post it on my YouTube page and see if you can enjoy what I'm doing. I hope the light is good. It's kind of weird in here and I can't really change it, so it will be shifting and switching, but at least you can see my face and the can that I'm working on. Uh, this is going to be the end result of what I'm gonna do. Well, almost the end result. I'll show that later in a next part in the video. But my logo, the curacao, and the sea turtle. And the sea turtle, I do them with two different ones. One with a flower on the inside and one with a heart. Right now I'm still working on this one with the logo, but just as I was filming, the internet connection fell out, so we'll start all over again. I'm not gonna talk through the whole process, but it's just so you can see a little bit of it. But what I use is, it's a very lightweight, small hammer. It's very necessary that it's not too heavy. Especially when you're making several of these cans in one day, you don't want to work with a heavy hammer. I started with this one, and this one is at least twice or three times the weight. So yeah, I experimented with heavier hammers than that and with lighter hammers than this, and lighter hammers like this one is too light. So for kids sometimes I let them use it, but I gave a workshop to an 8-year-old and he preferred this hammer above all. I've gave a workshop to a 50-year-old painter, artist, and he also preferred this hammer above all the other hammers. So I really try things out and see how they work. Just like with working with devices, where I have this can stuck in. Let me see if I can show you a little bit better. Thing is, I can't see it myself very well with this light. Yes, there you can see it. It's a Dremel multi-vise, and I stuck a piece of wood underneath it to give it some extra support, and a piece of wood over here to give it some extra support. And the multi-vise works just like this. It moves in all different directions, so it's perfect for when I'm engraving, and it's perfect. Okay, let me put the camera back. And it's perfect for making these candle holders. So let me see if that's okay. So yeah, this technique, I call it single punch technique, because for everything I do, it's just hit and drill a hole, just one punch. It's funny when I give workshops, a lot of people, when they come, they do it a little bit too gently in the beginning, and I'll show you what happens. What happens when they do it, it's and that's how I did it also in the beginning. The camera's a little bit weird now, let me just move it so you can see it a little bit better. So yeah, I trained myself to do it single punch, because if I have an order and I need to make 50 in a week or something, I really have to do it in as quick as possible time. Many times when I get orders, it's just last minute orders. I wish people would order a little bit more up front. Some people order a year up front. I had a party for a decoration that I had to do, and they ordered a year up front for a lot of cans. There were more than 50. Here it gets difficult because the can starts folding and bending, and you have to work in certain angles. So that's why it's difficult for me to talk and focus. I do try, but I really have to focus on what I do. The can is slippery. it's very easy to hit your fingers with the hammer, and I don't want that, of course. And it's easy to make a hole where there's not supposed to be a hole. So yes, this is the curacao and the logo. I press it out with my fingers. That's also why I wear these gloves, because the holes get sharp. After this, I'm gonna take you to my next station. This is gonna be a tricky one. You see, hi. Let me see, let me make some space here for you. I should have thought this through, but well, at least you see how it really goes here in the shop. So I have this block over here. This is not, you can't see it very well. Yeah. So yeah, I have this block over here, and this goes into the block. And done. That's how I undent them as much as possible, and they come out looking like this. And after that they go to the spray paint chamber. That's just another place right over here. So that's for the cans for today. I'll show the spray painting another time. I'm sorry it's all a little bit messy. I'm just getting used to this, but at least I hope to give you a view of how I do things, and soon a little bit more on why I do things. Have a good week.